I was surprised, and maybe why am I surprised? True Jackson VP went for 40 episodes.
Over 2 years.
That's
2 years, 40 episodes.
That's
7
why
years, 29 episodes.
By the way, I think that's why I'm surprised.
Yes.
Because the reality is that was the network getting you guys, because what they would do is probably extend a season or whatever.
That's
crazy.
There's a couple reasons. One is kids shows, they can bang out really quickly. Second, it was multi-camera. So it was like table read Monday, rehearse Tuesday, Wednesday, pre-shoot Thursday, live tape Friday, studio audience. Amazing. Best job in the world. I didn't know how great I had it. But like, they just bang out the script so fast. You have a huge writing team. I don't want to say it's less stress because it's a kids show, but it's not as under a microscope from critics. It's not as like, I don't want to say it's the quality doesn't matter, because that's not true. It has to be good, but you're making the show for a certain audience, and like kids are easier to, how do I say this the right way? Like, I don't know. I guess you can make more episodes faster for a kids show. And the other thing is, after two seasons, there's a pay increase. So they were like, well, here's your first season. I think the first season was, did you look it up? It was 40 episodes total?
40 altogether.
So I think it was 16, and then we got 24.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I think they were like, we're just going to give you a huge second season, and that'll be it.
It's not 40?
No, I'm just shaking my head because that's their way of getting around having to pay.
Pretty much. That's kind of what it felt like.
They've also done it where they like extend it. Like they'll do a second season for like X amount of episodes, I've heard. And then like they'll go, okay, you've done 22 or 24, but we're going to increase it by like 12. You know what I mean? It's just a longer second
Just add on a back 12, which makes no sense.
But they've done that before.
I'm trying to remember. I thought it was more than...
Wait, this says season 1, 25 episodes, season 2, 18, and then it says season 3, 13.
Okay. For True Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay. So 40 sounded low to me. I think the first season was 20.
It says 25.
Okay. And then I think this, by the way, there was definitely no third season.
So I don't know
two seasons that
were just,
it was two seasons combined into one season. So I think it was 24 and 36 or something crazy like that. It might have been 60 episodes in two years.
What was that like doing it in front of a live studio audience? Like, how many times could you go back and retry something?
Depends on the joke. When a joke's hitting in front of a live audience, there's no better feeling in the world. When it's not, it's tough. But the writers always had backups planned, like a bunch of alternate jokes. The toughest job in the world is that audience wrangler. This guy has to be hopped up on so much caffeine because he's keeping the kids going. A live audience taping starts at like 6 p.m. and it goes to like 10 p.m. And these kids, like, he's flinging out candy to all the kids. Like, you're winning prizes in between each scene. He's doing like sing-alongs and stuff. Yeah. Wild job. But, I mean, you load 250, 300 kids into this like small gallery to watch us shoot, and it was awesome.
Is it more pressure or less pressure on you as a performer?
It's like a mix between film and theater. And the adrenaline you get from the live audience is great, but after you do it a couple times, and the way the lighting's built, they kind of fade into the background. But the sound of a laugh, or like the first time I grew up, I loved watching Fresh Prince. It was like one of my favorite shows. And, you know, the audience reactions were always really great. The ooh and that type of stuff. And I remember the first time Kiki and I had like even the slightest bit of a romantic moment, the whole audience was like, ooh. And I was like, I had to try so hard not to jump out of the moment because I grew up watching these things. That was very cool. That was just a kind of a surreal moment to be on the other side of that.
Beyond one of the most iconic shows to ever exist on Nickelodeon. Like really
super fun.
I mean, inspiring, so funny.
Yeah.
So real.
We had an incredible director, Gary Halverson, who came from He did like 50 episodes of Friends, 2.5 Men, like huge multi-camera comedies. Andy Gordon, who created the show, came from Frasier and Back to You, but he wanted to make something his kids would like. And then Kiki was coming off of, I think, Akilah and the Bee at that point. Like, she was a huge star, and she was amazing. She just carried the show. She was so fun to work with. The whole cast was great.
Kiki, Ashley, Greg Proops.
Greg Proops. I mean, I loved Whose Line Is It Anyway, and like working with Greg was wicked. Guy's a genius.
That show is genuinely underrated, in my humble opinion, in
Super
the Nickelodeon universe, and deserves more respect and love. Go back and watch it. Stream it. Sure, you can stream it on Paramount Plus or Netflix.
For sure.
It's out there.